Hi guys, you're back on Ethical Life with Amritaa De Silva, and you can hear me today that I'm a little under the weather. So today's day is based on my illness, and I'm going to show you guys how to make a beautiful meal out of some really fresh vegetables that can make you feel really comfortable if you're ill or if your friends are ill. This is a perfect meal. What we are preparing today is a beautiful pumpkin soup with some fresh vegetables and a really Sri Lankan beautiful traditional roast pang. So let's try and check it out. So we are here to prepare the pumpkin soup. I have got all my veggies ready, cleaned, prepped, washed, got all the beautiful sides as well, the roast pang. So without getting everything inside the water and let it start boiling, what I would usually do is just let the onions and garlics fry for a few minutes in some olive oil. Let it simmer for just a few minutes. So once all the garlics and onions have simmered up, just add your carrots, your potatoes. I know it's a pumpkin soup, but I always like to add extra vegetables because it gives a much nicer flavor. And I'm not using any milk or cream today, so the potatoes would give that extra starchy, creamy feeling to it. Just add the pumpkins. I think one just flew out of the pan. Just add that. This is celery. Celery gives that beautiful, soupy, fragrant flavor. It starts to look like a forest, but I swear it's going to give you a beautiful flavor. Just toss it up in there. Now it's time to add the water. So just add what you're doing by frying the vegetables a little bit first is just caramelizing it, because pumpkin is quite sweet by itself. So all you're doing is just getting that sweetness caramelized. Now that you can see that it's simmering, just get some soup cubes or vegetable soup powder. I always like adding powder because it dissolves much faster. So just get about a teaspoon or 1.5 teaspoons, depends on how much you're making. Just add that into it. And remember, it's all vegan, so you don't have to worry about the cream or the milk. Once you blitz it all up, it's going to be super creamy. Let all the vegetables cook through. While that is simmering off, we will try and prepare the meal that I spoke to you about, the Sri Lankan roast pang, which is really delicious. So guys, we have the very famous roast pang. I think Sri Lankans can just live on roast pang and pol sambal and paripul. So all we are going to do is cut up a few slices and just apply some vegan butter, or you can use margarine or olive oil. We can toast it as well. I'm going to toast a few. While the soup is still cooking, you can make sure that you get the nice roast pangs toasted. So I've got some herb salt here. The herb salt is basically just salt with oregano, basil, different herbs. So I'm going to use the herb salt on a few of the slices and just going to turn it upside down. You can hear the butter just going all out. It's still vegan, guys, so it looks delicious, so don't get freaked out. It is definitely still vegan. So guys, just drizzle some olive oil on top of the roast pang, just for that extra flavor. It's ready to go on the plate. The soup is looking really good. Give it a bit of a stir. Potatoes are usually the ones which take the longest, and that's why we put them in first. And I've just finished the soup. I let it rest for about 10 minutes because you should never ever put hot soup in a blitzer. That's the worst thing you can do. It can just blow up in your face. So just offed it. I've let it cool. Just add all the beautiful veggies. You don't have to take the celery out because it will be really flavorful once it gets blitzed up. Then when you finish blitzing, you can use the same pan to reheat the soup. So let's just put on the lid, and there we go. So guys, we are done with blitzing the soup. Make sure it's nice and smooth and there are no big pieces in between. You can add as much water as you would like to thin it out. Just put it back into the same pan to reheat the soup. You can add salt, pepper, anything that you would like to have some extra flavor, some basil leaves. It's nice and thick and doesn't fall off from the spoon like as easy. It's nicely bubbling up, so the soup is ready. It's really hot, yummy for somebody who has a sore throat, or just when you go to a restaurant. Pumpkin soup, this is what you should expect, something really yummy. The soup is ready. There's 2 pieces of roast pang. It's beautiful, it's delicious, it's hot, it's all done, it's ready, and I'm super excited to go try and taste it. I know Teja is waiting too, so let's dig in and have a nice big bite. Oh, it just warms my whole body. And the roast pang is so crispy and delicious. So guys, I'm getting stuffed over here. I'm enjoying my view, the breeze and everything, and I'm enjoying my soup a lot. This is a beautiful vegan pumpkin soup, and you can add any sides that you like to it. Please do comment, like and subscribe. Stay tuned to Life Online with Ethical Life with Amritaa De Silva. We are bringing up way more beautiful recipes, flavors and ingredients to show you guys in the future. Stay tuned.